Vitamin B12 is a really important nutrient, but sometimes people don't realize how awesome it is for your health. In this video, we'll talk about all the amazing things it can do for you. If you want more energy, a better mood, and overall support for your body, keep watching as we share the top benefits of vitamin B12. Let's begin. 1. Energy production. Now think about the mitochondria, which are like the city's power plants. They work hard to provide energy and keep everything running smoothly. Just like a city needs power to function, our cells need something called adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, which is like the cell's main fuel. Vitamin B12 plays an important role in this process. You can think of it as a biochemist on the energy production team. It's a key player in a process called cellular respiration, which turns the nutrients from the food we eat into usable energy, with ATP as the end product. When vitamin B12, especially in its active form known as adenosylcobalamin, steps in during the final act of this cellular energy production, it helps in the mitochondrial electron transport chain. Here, it transforms adenosine diphosphate, ADP, into ATP, which is like the energy currency of our cells. But here's the twist. If we don't have enough vitamin B12, this whole energy production process can face problems, leading to fatigue and weakness. These are like warning signs that our cellular city might experience a power outage. It shows how important vitamin B12 is in keeping our cells energized and active. Recent research from 2021 and 2020 has emphasized the importance of vitamin B12, linking low levels to fatigue and highlighting its essential role in maintaining our energy levels and overall bodily functions. 2. Neurological function. Let's talk about the brain and nervous system. They're like a complex network, similar to how a city's communication system works. Vitamin B12 plays a big role here, just like how cables are crucial for a city's communication. It helps in making myelin, which is like insulation for our nerve fibers. Think of myelin as a protective covering around wires, ensuring that electrical signals in our nerve network travel smoothly and quickly. It's like preventing a short circuit in a wire, but if we don't have enough myelin, those signals can slow down, causing issues like numbness, tingling, and difficulty walking. When it comes to our brain and nerve health, vitamin B12 is like a superhero. There's strong scientific evidence to support this. A recent report from 2022 linked a lack of vitamin B12 to a condition called peripheral neuropathy, which affects our nerves and can lead to weakness, numbness, and pain, especially in our hands and feet. So, vitamin B12 is like a shield for our nerve city, keeping everything running smoothly. 3. Red blood cell formation. Let's go to the part of the city where they make red blood cells. These cells are like delivery trucks that take oxygen from our lungs to all parts of our body. Guess who's important in making this happen? It's vitamin B12. Think of it as the boss in charge of making sure the DNA is put together correctly for new cells, especially for red blood cells. Vitamin B12 teams up with another vitamin called folate to get the DNA-making process going. Without enough B12, things can go wrong. It might lead to making big, inexperienced red blood cells that can't carry oxygen well. It's like having huge trucks that can't drive properly in the city. And this condition is called megaloblastic anemia. Scientists have looked into this connection, and a study in a science journal explained it. Not having enough vitamin B12 can mess up the DNA-making process for red blood cells and lead to anemia. So, vitamin B12 is like a key ingredient in making sure our red blood cell delivery fleet works well. 4. Heart health. Our cardiovascular system is like the traffic controller. Guess who's in charge of traffic? It's our trusty friend, vitamin B12. Think of vitamin B12 as the traffic cop. It manages the levels of a sneaky acid called homocysteine. Too much of this acid can be troublesome, like traffic congestion on the heart streets. But here's where vitamin B12 comes to the rescue. It turns homocysteine into methionine, a building block for proteins. Imagine it as clearing up a traffic jam. Why does this matter? Well, high levels of homocysteine can signal heart problems like heart disease, heart attacks, and strokes. By keeping homocysteine in check, vitamin B12 becomes a heart health superhero. It can potentially prevent these conditions. And you know what's cool? Research in the Canadian Journal of Cardiology confirms the link between high homocysteine levels and heart disease. Plus, they found that taking vitamin B12 can help lower homocysteine levels, reducing the risk of heart issues. Vitamin B12 is always on duty, keeping our hearts clear and safe. If you want a happy and healthy heart, make sure to include these 9 heart-healthy foods in your diet. 5. Immune system support. Let's march into the city's immune system and meet our strategic commander, Vitamin B12. Think of Vitamin B12 as the general who ensures our immune troops are battle-ready. Even though we don't have the full battle plan, evidence suggests that B12 is like the master strategist. It helps keep inflammation in check and ensures our white blood cells, the frontline soldiers, get their marching orders and gear up for action. But here's the thing, if we're running low on B12, it's like sending our troops into battle with fewer numbers. This deficiency can weaken our immune system, making us more susceptible to unwanted guests like infections. Recent studies, like the one in Frontiers in Immunology, reinforce this idea. It's like highlighting a potential alliance between vitamin B12 and our immune response. So, B12 isn't just about powering up and beautifying our city, it's also the chief of our immune army ready to defend. Now that we've seen how vitamin B12 contributes to our body's structure and function, remember that it's just one piece of a larger puzzle. Keeping our body running smoothly requires a mix of players and processes. Before considering a new supplement plan, consult with healthcare professionals. They're the experts who can guide you on what's best for your health, making sure your body gets the right upgrades and improvements. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and check out our other videos. We have something for everyone. Until our next adventure, take good care of yourself and stay healthy. See you in the next video.